Hello everyone, Guy playing Magic marginally well here, and today we're going to be playing a competitive list. So most of this week I'm going to be coming out with videos on the competitive side of things, some of the competitive lists that I haven't played on the channel yet, and the first one I want to start out with is Rakdos. It's a Rakdos Aggro list. It does have so some of you guys aren't going to like this. It has the cat in it, which I have never showcased a video with the cat before, so it has Witch's Oven cat combo, but it does have more on the aggro part of things. So it's not your traditional normal sacrifice. It does have a lot of that stuff, but it has a couple of the other faster aggro tools as well. Maybe. I mean, it's basically Rakdos Sacrifice, but we are running Rankle and we are running Dreadhorde Butcher, which I guess is more fun. So that's what we're doing. So this deck has performed pretty well in a couple of different things in MTGO, in some of the competitions recently. So it is a strong list. And even though I personally usually shy away from the cat oven combo, there's no denying that it is a strong combo and it is worth showcasing and showing off the power level of this deck. So before we start, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more Magic, I really appreciate the support. If you subscribe to the channel, if this is your first time at the channel, thank you. Welcome to the channel. You're in for some very average Magic the Gathering showcase playing, but I really appreciate it. Drop a comment for anything that you may have for me. If anything else, you'll get entertainment, like so many others talking about my misplays in the comments. So this is the deck here. I'm going to do a quick overview of it. We've seen the Witch Oven combo. We know how this works, but we also have Gutter Bones, Priest of Forgotten Gods, Dreadhorde Butcher, Slaughter Priest of Mogus, which is a new one that has been a good sack outlet for this archetype for Theros, and it's a good way to get that down early. We can make better use of some of our sack cards that isn't Mayhem Devil, because obviously this is the all-star of this archetype where you can sacrifice the Cauldron, sacrifice other stuff, and you just ping them down really, really quickly. Rankle, top end Rankle, one of the most fun cards. Has a lot of play to it because you get to choose whether you want to sacrifice, discard, and obviously synergizes very well with all of the other sacrifice synergies. For a sideboard, this is where the competitive thing usually, when you're looking at this deck, this is where you're going to see differences. One thing I put in was Agonizing Remorse, just because I think right now this card is very, very good hitting the hand. It might be, so another thing you can do that I saw in some lists is, instead of this, running more red cap melees if you're against a lot of mono red, which you're probably going to be against a decent amount of mono red. So 4 of these might be an option you want to do depending on where you're sitting on the ladder and what kind of decks you're going up against. But I like Agonizing Remorse because it exiles Oro and it exiles a lot of those cards, so you have that option to bring that in. So it makes the sideboard a little bit more flexible, and it might be something they're not expecting from you. And I think Agonizing Remorse right now is sitting well in at least from the games that I've played. This has had a very strong impact in the game. So that's the deck, pretty simple. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it, but enjoy the games. I went through a decent amount of games here, so I wanted to make a longer video on this one, being that I haven't played it much before. I wanted to kind of showcase my learning experience of this deck, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. Okay, so let's see what we start off with. We're going to play first, obviously. We do have, that's a decent start. I mean, we have 2 Midnight Reapers up into Rankle, could be good. We obviously don't have Cat Oven. We don't have any sack outlets. That's the weakness of this starting hand, and we only have 2 lands, and one of them is a Fabled Passage. So I'm going to, this is a hard keep, but it can get worse. I'm going to keep it for now. We have Gutter Bones, and we need lands, but Mayhem Devil and Midnight Reaper is good. If we don't get a sack outlet, I'll probably drop the Reaper first. Has the same amount of aggro pressure, and it can draw us into the cards that we need later on the line. I'm going to pay. I don't know what I'm up against since I'm going first, but I want to be a little bit more aggressive on the play. We don't have a 2-mana play anyways, so we'll be able to Fabled Passage and crack that. Well, there we go. Still don't have a 2 mana play, so I'm still gonna do that, but at least we know we can hit that land for 3. Looks like we're up against the Sultai Control variant. Let's see what he takes. Probably Mayhem Devil. Midnight Reaper is actually bad for him. He doesn't have, well, he does have some exile effects, but not a lot. And it can refill our hand. So, but he does take that. It's probably the right play. Let's get our second black source. Okay, we have the oven. Doesn't really matter if I do this first. Let's get the Reaper down. He could be running Cry of the Carnarium, but I would imagine that's going to be in the sideboard, which he'll probably bring in. Okay, Uro goes down. I would love to see another land here. If not, we have the other Midnight Reaper, so that's not a huge problem. Nope. No, I'm going to put this down. We're going to keep the Midnight Reaper. Or keep the Dreadhorde Butcher in our hand. Could start growing it, but this is pressure anyways. Another Uro goes down. That's not that bad. I mean, we have enough pressure on him that the 3 life gain it's not great, but it's not the biggest deal. We need to just we need to end this game here pretty soon though, because he's getting that's not what we want to see. Quench maybe. Okay, draws us a card. Draws us 2 cards rather. Okay, we got the pressure on. Drop the temple. That gives us... Do we need it? No, we don't need it. That gives us Rankle next turn. He knows we have 1 Rankle. Let's see what he opts to do. He doesn't have Uro. He may have a card to put in the graveyard, but that's... Yeah, that still doesn't give him Uro. He has like a Thought Erasure and Agonizing Remorse, which he may opt to do and then put Uro down, but we're still in a decent position here. Okay, Hydroid Krasis. Okay, so that's for 4. Gets in the way of Rankle. Okay, so if I put down the Mayhem Devil, sack the Dreadhorde Butcher, I can't take out the Hydroid Krasis. If we put down Rankle and attack all, he'll probably block into Rankle. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can then sack the Dreadhorde Butcher for lethal. There we go. That was good. We needed to end it like that turn. I mean, we had a lot of pressure on him though, so. Agonizing Remorse is might be one of those matchups that's worth bringing in. I think Agonizing Remorse and Active Treason. I'm going to take out the Claim the Firstborns. It can hit the Uro, so it can be good, but that's a little bit situational. And if he's bringing Uro back from the graveyard, we probably lost at that point. So I'm going to take it out. 2 more cuts. We could take out the Slaughter Priest. It's aggressive, but we are on the draw, yes. So on the draw, it might not be as good. Yeah, let's... Oh, wait. No, we got 1 more. I'm going to put that in. You can take out, like, that, in that case, the Hydroid Krasis. Morning coffee. That's why I'm so chipper. It's the morning coffee. I recorded some of the videos that you're going to see last night, and it was not quite as chipper after a great day at work. Well, this is not going to be a keep. This is not much better. We need black mana. I know they say 5 is weakness, but I'm not sure. Alright, I'm going to keep this, drop one of the priests, and we're going to hope and pray. So turn 1, we have the Witch's Oven at least. So we have 2 draws. 2 draws to get black mana to drop the Butcher on curve, which is what we want here. No, that's not it. Let's go. Let's go. Give it the good juju. Give it the good juju. Come on. Come on, Magic Arena. I've spent enough money on you over the years. You kind of owe me a black mana source. Well, at least we won game 1, so there's that. I guess we should have went to 5. 2 red mana and mostly black cards in our hand. Yeah, I'm done with this game. That's enough. Okay, well, we get punished. Alright, we're on the play. Take out these Agonizing Remorses, put that back in. Let's be aggressive. The deck we're up against right now is one of the better decks right now. It was the last deck I think I showcased. I called it Sultai Control. It's Sultai mid-range, but it's a little bit more in the control elements than what you'd normally see. So, if you want to see a link to that video, I'll put it below. I'm like a professional YouTuber now. I'm like saying linking stuff below. It's pretty cool. I'm getting there. Not quite as bad as I was when I first started the channel. This is a pretty good start. This was a kind of like a fringe include. You could not do this. It's better later, obviously, when they get a big creature in the way. But we're gonna scry for the cat. I kind of want to be more aggressive than that. I'll keep it in the off chance that we do draw into like the oven or something, because it can combo really well with Slaughter Priest. It's kind of a disturbing name. Slaughter Priest. Okay, let's get that down. He's getting it, though, his face. Kind of looks like a homeless man, though, over the side of a burning barrel. Okay. I mean, sure. I'm gonna put down Fable, but I guess we're just gonna do this while I can. I mean, I don't have a better play right now. Let's get my old black. That didn't really do anything, putting it down first, but it's my hips to play. Okay, so next turn we rankle. We're going to draw and discard. We have enough lands. Let's get down another red source. Draw, discard. Yeah. Let's get rid of the regular swamp. Pelucranos. That's one of the reasons this is good, though. So Massacre comes down, wrecks our day. I hate that card. I don't. I actually really like this card, but Not when it's used against you. Fortunately, he's going to be able to return one of those. Got him down to 9. But we're kind of out of steam. Ooh, now we're really out of steam. I don't know what we have to come back from this. So... Okay. I think that's going to be game. I don't think we have any way to win that. So we lose that one. We take game 1. Game 2, I say we, but I mean I made a very bad decision keeping. I'm not going to blame you guys for my bad keep, but and we lose the third one. It happens. That was a good deck though. I mean, and they had some pretty good draws on that last game, so they played well. All right, so let's start out with Gutter Bones. Let's get aggressive. All right, Gutter Bones first. Get that beautiful skeleton down. Look at him. What is that back there? All right, anyways. Let's get in there for some damage, get Priest down. It's like, Selesnya enchantments, maybe? Alright, so... I mean... Kind of just want to get the Mayhem Devil down now, right? We're kind of just aggroing him out. I don't think I'm really going to be sacrificing much right now. Okay, Vanishing Light. So let's take the Mayhem Devil. Makes sense. I'm going to Rankle next turn anyways. Just get this going. Actually just going to lose life and draw a card. We give him a card, but we're the one that need the cards at this point, so... See if he's a Shatter. Shatter would be bad, but we do have some restock here. Questing Beast, okay. Questing Beast isn't that bad. We are in good shape. So we just do... I'm gonna put this down first. I guess I could have waited on that, right? Yeah, I guess I probably could have waited on that. All right. Gutter Bones back down. Yeah, I should have. Well, I guess I wouldn't have been able to do that. So it's all the same. So I could have waited for the Fabled Passage just to buff this up the following turn, but then I wouldn't have had the mana to put Gutter Bones down, so I don't know which way is best. And I don't really know what he's playing. I should have paid a little bit more attention. Maybe Bant Control? Is that what that was? I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy what I was doing. Alright. Well, we're going to Agonizing Remorse. We know he has control elements, so we're going to put that in there. I didn't see any low to the ground creatures. I'm going to take out Claim the Firstborn. Even though he could be playing some enchantments. Like, he's obviously playing enchantments, but he could be playing... Seems like it might be like a Calyx deck. So... We're going to go with under that assumption. And we're going to put in... that. Take out the Midnight Reaper because he seems... We're going to leave one in case he has a board clear in there, but we're going to put in... We're going to take out the other ones because it doesn't do much against Exile effects, and all of those enchantments are exile effects. If he throws in some Shadow the Sky, I could regret that choice, but we'll see. I didn't get to see any. I pretty much didn't see any of his decks, so. Chisbro. That's a lot of not red mana and a lot of awesome cards, but I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, it's better. Better mana base, except we don't have anything to do until 3. Ugh. Not like this. Ah. So I see. Don't put down anything else. Cool. Okay, sorry, I had to read it real quick. Yeah, I mean, we just get rid of it, right? Doesn't matter. Let's get it off the battlefield. Okay. Put Woe Strider down. We're probably gonna need the Scry. Coming in hot. That's not good. Not what we want. At this point, not 100% sure what we want, but that's definitely not it. That's also definitely not it. We're just gonna draw a card. We're gonna draw a card or two. Okay. We have a chance. Be significantly less of a chance. All right. Let's get something good. Not a land. Not a land. No lands today. Let's go. No lands today. All right, that's bad. We still have an out. It's not a good one. Is that an enchantment? Is that an enchantment? No. It's not really an out, but we have something that we can do right now that's not die. Kind of back. Drop Priest. Fabled Passage. Let's make sure we crack the Fabled Passage prior to scrying with the Woe Strider. Like now. Get red mana. Going to block, and block. Well, let's think. Yeah, I have to do that, right? Yep. Block. Oh, I can't block with it. So we're gonna do that. Doesn't do anything. Actually, I don't think anything really does anything at this point. Okay, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna escape. All right, do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Bring back the Woe Strider. It's 5/4. We like 5/4s. We're going to sacrifice these two. We only get two. We get a 3-drop, unfortunately. So, all right. Still have a chance, unless he just exiles us, which is likely. Yep. We started to scrape back into it. We have a little bit better idea of what we're up against. So, Midnight Reaper's coming out. Act of Treason is going in. Claim the Firstborn. We could. Yeah, I think that's really the only thing. Take out one Slaughter Priest. Let's give it a shot. Alright. I like it. Act of Treason and Witch's Oven. It's a good combo. So we don't have a 2-drop, so I'm probably just going to start out with the Temple, and then we're going to put the Witch's Oven down next turn. Maybe we get a cat. Alright, let's see. Yep. That's a 2-drop. We don't need the Witch's Oven yet. We can surprise them maybe with the Act of Treason and Witch's Oven on turn 4. Okay, Pelt Collector goes down. That's pretty okay, actually. Ooh, Stone Coil Serpent. Agonizing Remorse. I might do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Bide our time. We have Act of Treason, can take out Stone Coil. This can trade with that. That's not a big deal. paid for that. He's gonna, I guess, put down Stone Coil. Okay. So I'm going to save this for my turn. We're just going to do this right now. Keep that back. Okay, so we can pump it to trade with the Pelt Collector. I think if we pretty much kill everything that he has, we should be in good shape. Okay, cool. That's great. Just double check. Artifact creature. Perfect. So if he has Questing Beast, that's probably one of the worst things he could have at this point. But we do have Woe Strider. And we have a lot in our graveyard, so we can use it. Okay, so he doesn't look like it has anything at instant speed that can take care of this Cauldron Familiar. But just in case. Leave that in my hand. Although maybe it's not good. Okay. He flashes that in. Alright, yeah. I was gonna say. Alright, so we take out his early threats. We come back for the win. Perfect. Hellboy. Alright, let's play first. Okay. I mean, we have Mayhem Devil. Yeah, this is a good keep. I mean, our mana isn't great, but we can just turn one and crack it for black mana. And then turn two, we can put the Cauldron Familiar and the Witch's Oven down. So, well, looks like we are in good old-fashioned Mexican standoff. War of the Kittens. That's what they should have called it. Instead of War of the Spark, even though this is after that, but we call it War of the Kittens. Hopefully we have the advantage here. I mean, he may also have himself an oven. But if we can hit our third mana, which probably won't happen, if we can hit our third mana, we have Mayhem Devil, which is just going to wreck him. Ah, Lord. Alright, so here's the question. Do we claim the Firstborn the Priest? Or do we claim the Firstborn the Cauldron Familiar? because that has long-lasting value for sure, but the priest can just crush us. He obviously didn't put down a witch's oven, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take the priest of forgotten gods. I'm gonna attack with both. And we're gonna sack his priest. So it would have been way better to have Mayhem Devil that turn, because we could have just took out the priest with the Cauldron Familiar. But okay, so he's running a different build. He does get his third mana though. We have so many Mayhem Devils and nothing to do with it. Come on, third mana source. Alright. Keeping this in my hand will allow me to do 3 damage. If I do happen to... I mean, it's my third mana source. Let's wait. Okay, good. Alright, let's get a second black. Sack the kitty. Oh my god. Well, at least we have 3 mana now. So there's that. We made this big, unfortunately we can't attack with it. Oh, actually, yeah, no, we can't. Yeah, we can't attack with it. But his board takes a hit, and we have another Mayhem Devil. This is gonna just compound. Alright, he isn't. Let's see if he has his own Mayhem Devil. God, he can borrow one of mine. I don't think I need 3 more of them. Oh, maybe I do. This sucks. At least I have the food there. So he's gonna take out probably the Slaughter Priest. So claim the Firstborn. Very good, obviously, in this matchup, because our decks synergize very well with each other. I think the other... What's the other one? I have it in my sideboard, I can't remember. The other one isn't as good just because it's a 3 mana and we have a lot of other better 3 mana plays. Alright. Let's try this again. At least it stops him from making another food next turn. He's gonna have to use that food to bring it back. Ooh, I could have actually, yeah, but now he could have brought it back right away, so I guess it really wouldn't have mattered. So we have Mayhem Devil, another Mayhem Devil next turn, which is obviously really good. He has a second cat. Alright. Just gonna keep piling them on. Alright, that was enough. Little did he know, we had another one. Okay, so Claim the Firstborn goes in, Red Cap Melee goes in, the Ember Breaths go in, and Scorching Dragonfire. I feel like our whole sideboard is just against ourselves. The problem is, what do we take out? Rankle. Cutterbones. Slaughter Priest, Midnight Reaper. Actually, honestly, 2 Midnight Reaper. Taking out all the Midnight Reapers we saw. It wasn't really that good. I'm gonna take out all the Midnight Reapers, and we're gonna put in Slaughter Priests, maybe. Nah, I like Rankle. I'm gonna put Rankle in. He's my boy. We're just gonna split it there. I don't really know what the best sideboarding plan. I'm sure there is a better one out there, but that will work, I guess. Let's see. That was such a weird draw last time, though. We drew all 4 Mayhem Devils. We drew more Mayhem Devils than we did lands. That's good. That's a good card to have. Start off with this and crack it for our black mana source. Dreadhorde Butcher next turn unless he puts down a 1-drop. Or a 1/1. Okay. It's a 1/2. I think it's actually worth trading the Dreadhorde Butcher for that anyways. Maybe not, but I like it. He should take this trade here. No, he doesn't. He lets it grow. Because now I can just sack this and kill the priest if I really wanted to. Okay, Cauldron Oven. Oh. Crap. That's bad. That's actually really good for him. That makes sense as to why I didn't take that trade. Alright. Gas. Draw on gas. See, he's gonna have to sack the Woe Strider. I think this game got out of our hands here. Yeah, this is too good of a draw from him. I mean, it was good. That was like perfect as to what he needed. Keep up the red cap melee. Honestly, Now, in this case, I want him to sacrifice it, because I don't have to destroy my own land if he sacks the priest. Okay, good. Perfect. It's going to be game because he can just clear our board. He has too much going on. Next game. Don't know if this is good. It probably is. Take out Rankle, we'll do that. Okay, yeah. Start out. Crack it for black mana. Not gonna wait. It's game 3, he knows what I'm playing at this point. Going first with Dreadhorde Butcher is definitely much better. Aha, I see, you are a man of culture. See, you have your own. But do you have 2? Yeah. I want my 4th mana here. Fourth mana allows us to Woe Strider and claim the Firstborn. Basically payback for last game when he stole our Dreadhorde Butcher. Okay. Kitty Cat goes down. Witch's Oven goes down. Okay, so I mean, he's going to let's do this first. Let's do this. Upstairs with it. I want this down for the sack outlet here. Okay, so if this stays on the board, which is what we need, if this stays on the board, we're in pretty good shape because we can do both of these. So anything he puts on the board, we can steal, and then we can sacrifice. Okay, we can steal that. Oh, we didn't make it bigger. It's unfortunate. Alright, so let's do this. And, okay, so we can't sacrifice both. Kind of annoying. 1 mana short of doing that. So let's just do this. Rather get the scry. That butcher's getting big. not much you can do here. So mirror match, claim the firstborn, and go in first. Those are two things that definitely went in our favor. To key card, claim the firstborn, key card against this and against mono red, and some type of sack outlet. So if you can get those two together against another aggro deck, you probably won. Okay, some good gameplay. This deck is competitive. It's not easy to play, especially if you I haven't played with Cat Oven. I played Rakdos Sax before. I didn't play John Sacrifice, mostly because for me, especially on Arena, in paper it's not so bad because you can roll through like the whole creating food, doing that stuff pretty quickly, and you can say, okay, do this twice, 2 damage. But on Arena, it's just mind-numbing, especially late in the game. If you have 2 of them, you have to sacrifice it. So I don't play it a lot, but it is a really, really good deck. So it's something you don't want to overlook. If you want to rank up, it's a good deck. It's a competitive deck. It can win a lot. So it's something that you definitely need to consider and realize that, hey, sometimes those interactions, even if they're not fun whenever you're playing against it, you can't write them off because they are important combos in the game. And Magic is a game where there are some really cool combos and some really annoying ones, but this one's not so bad. I mean, and in this type of build right now with the aggression, the deck is a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed the games. Like and subscribe. Fun YouTube algorithm stuff. If there's anything specific you like, put it in the comments below. I like to showcase decks from my comments. We're getting later into Standard now, and so we've run through a lot of different decks. So any cool deck ideas, any janky deck ideas, I would love to try. But thank you guys again for watching. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time.